Do you ever feel stuck when you speak English? You know the words, but your brain just freezes?
That feeling of translating in your head, word by word, it's so frustrating.
Well, today, that ends. Welcome to the Best English Podcast. I'm Olivia.
And I'm James. Today, we're going to show you how to think in English like a native speaker.
This is the ultimate B1 to B2 English practice to help you finally speak English fluently. We're talking about how to finally stop translating.
Yes, that is the big one. The final step almost.
Exactly. It's that magic moment when you stop, stopping, you stop pausing, you stop translating, you just think.
I know that feeling so well. And I know the opposite feeling even better. That buffer.
The buffer, yes. Describe that. What is the buffer?
It's that little pause. Someone asks you a simple question, like, what did you do this weekend? And in your head, the conversation is not in English.
Right. In your head, you're thinking in your native language. You think, oh, I went to the park with my family and we had a picnic, but it was a bit cold. You think that perfectly in your language.
And then the translation begins. Your brain becomes a little machine. Okay, I went. Went is the past of go to the park with my family.
And we had a picnic, had, yes, past tense, but it was...
And by the time you've built that sentence in English, the person who asked the question is checking their phone.
It's so true, and it's so frustrating for the learner. You know the answer, you're just translating. And that translation is the wall between B1 and C1. It's the wall between knowing English and speaking English fluently.
100%. And the worst part, Olivia, is that even after all that work, the sentence you build, it often sounds a bit strange.
Oh, yes. Why is that?
Because you're translating the structure of your native language. You're not just translating words, you're translating grammar.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. In many languages, you might say something that translates directly to, I have 30 years. But in English, we say, I am 30 years old. If you're thinking in your native language, you'll make that mistake every time. You're not thinking in English, you're thinking at English.
Thinking in English. I love that. So the goal for all our listeners today is to move from thinking at English to thinking in English.
It's the key to fluency. It's the key to sounding natural. And it's the key to finally relaxing in a conversation.
Okay, so this is the big question, James. How?
How? The big question. It's not a switch. You can't just decide to do it.
Oh no, I was hoping for a magic button.
Sorry, no magic button. But there is a process. It's like exercise. You have to train your brain. And the first step is tiny.
Okay, I'm ready. What is the tiny first step?
You start with single words.
Single words?
Single words. I call it labeling. Look around the room you're in right now. I'm doing it. I see a microphone. I see a cup. I see a computer, a lamp, a window.
And you're not saying this out loud.
Nope, just in my head. But here's the important part. I am not thinking the word in my native language first.
Ah, you're looking at the object and going directly to the English word.
Exactly. You are connecting the image of the cup directly to the sound cup in your brain. You are cutting out the middleman.
The middleman is your native language.
Snaps fingers, got it in one. Your native language is the translator you're trying to fire.
Poor guy, he's worked so hard.
He has, but it's time for him to retire. So you do this everywhere when you're walking down the street. Tree, car, building, stop sign, dog.
This sounds simple. Almost too simple.
It is simple. That's why it works. You can't start by trying to think a complex idea in English. You have to start small. Build the foundation.
I love that. It's not scary. Anyone can do this. You can do this in the shower. Soap, shampoo, water, towel.
Exactly. You're building those direct connections. Object to English word.
What's the next step after we've mastered lamp and tree?
You move from single words to simple sentences. I'm talking really simple sentences.
Like, the dog is big?
Even simpler. Use the I voice. You narrate your own life, but just the facts.
Okay, narrate my life. Go.
Well, right now, I am talking. You are listening. I am holding my cup. I am drinking coffee.
Ah, so you're just describing your immediate actions.
Just the actions. I am sitting on a chair. I am looking at Olivia. Olivia is smiling.
Smiling. This is great.
You're building a little internal monologue, an inner voice that speaks English.
This is what we mean by thinking in English. It's this inner voice.
It is. And at first, this voice is very simple. I am hungry. I want food. And that's okay. It just has to be in English.
So we've got labeling and we've got narrating. This feels like something you could practice on your commute to work.
The commute is perfect. I am on the bus. I am looking out the window. I see many cars. That building is tall.
This bus is slow.
This bus is very slow. Exactly.
Okay, so what happens, and this will happen, when you want to think a thought and you don't know the word?
Ah, yes. The gap.
The gap. I want to think, I am looking at that thing the bus driver uses to, drive the bus.
The steering wheel.
Right, but I don't know that word. My brain just makes a static or blank noise. And what's the first thing I want to do?
You want to grab your phone and open your translator app.
Yes, I want to type in word for steering wheel in L1 and get the English word.
And you must not do it.
Oh, James, it's so hard.
I know. This is the discipline. If you run for your translator, you are strengthening the translation habit. You are not helping yourself stop translating.
So what do I do?
You describe it in your head, in English.
How?
You think, I am looking at the big, round thing. The driver holds it. He turns it to turn the bus. It's the driving wheel.
Oh, driving wheel. That's so close to steering wheel.
Exactly. And maybe you get it wrong. Maybe you call it the car circle. Who cares?
The car circle.
It doesn't matter. The point is, you stayed in English. You used the English you do know to describe the English you don't. This is a key skill to speak English fluently.
Talking around a word.
Yes. When you do this, you're not just practicing one word, you're practicing problem solving in English.
That is brilliant. So when I get stuck, I don't give up, I don't cheat, I just describe it. It's a big, white, cold box in the kitchen. It keeps food fresh.
It's a refrigerator or a fridge. And later, you can look it up. But here's the second part of the rule. When you look it up, do not use a translation dictionary.
Ugh, James, you're taking away all my tools.
I am. You need to get an English to English dictionary, a learner's dictionary.
So I see the meaning of the word explained in English.
Yes, you are staying in the English bubble. You're building a strong, rich web of meaning. This is what native speakers have.
This makes so much sense. It's all about creating an immersive environment in your own head.
You have to create your own English bubble, and this is the next big step. You have to feed your brain.
Feed it? With what?
With English. You can't think in English if you don't have the words to think with. You need input. This is everything. You need to listen to English every single day. This is your B1, B2 English practice.
Might I suggest the best English podcast?
A fantastic suggestion. But really, this is how you stop translating. You fill your brain with so much English that it has to...
It has to think in English.
Exactly. Listen to podcasts, music, TV shows.
But here's a question. A lot of learners watch movies with subtitles in their native language. Is that good?
It's better than nothing, but it's training you to read in your native language while listening to background noise.
Ouch. That's true.
It's better to watch with English subtitles, or even better, no subtitles.
No subtitles. That's the B2C1 challenge right there.
It is, and it's scary. You will not understand 100%, and that is okay. Your brain is working. It's using the context, the music, the actors' faces to guess the meaning. This is active listening.
So change the language on your phone to English?
It's so effective. Suddenly, you have to think in English just to check the weather.
Okay, so let's review. Labeling, narrating, describing, English, English dictionary, and massive input. This is a great plan. But, James, it sounds exhausting.
It is.
Oh, I thought you'd say, no, it's easy.
No, it's incredibly tiring. Thinking in a new language is a full-on mental workout.
So when I try this, and after 10 minutes my brain hurts, that's normal?
It is not only normal, it is a good sign. It's proof that your brain is doing the work. It's brain soreness.
I love that. Brain soreness.
Embrace the soreness. But also, be smart about it. Don't try to think in English for 8 hours on your first day. You will burn out.
So start small? How small?
5 minutes. Set a timer. For 5 minutes, maybe while you brush your teeth, you are only allowed to think in English.
I am brushing my teeth. I am using toothpaste. I look tired this morning.
Yes, all of this. And when the timer goes off, you're done.
Phew. Okay, I can do 5 minutes.
Then tomorrow, you do it again. And when 5 minutes feels easy, you do 10. You build the muscle slowly.
This is so much more encouraging. I love that. Brain soreness. Okay, so I want to ask everyone listening, what is the first thing you are going to practice thinking in English?
Ooh, good question.
Is it labeling in your kitchen or narrating your walk? Let us know in the comments on YouTube. It's great to share ideas.
That's a great idea, Olivia. And it's true, you're not alone in this. But this brings up another point. Our real thoughts are more complex, aren't they?
Oh, much more complex. We don't just think, I am eating. We think, this is good, but I used too much salt. I wonder what I should make tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to email my boss.
Yes, all of that in about 3 seconds.
So, how do we get there?
That's the advanced level. You get there by practicing. Try to add your opinion. I am eating. This is good. I like this.
I am drinking coffee. This coffee is hot. It's too hot. I burned my tongue.
Ouch. Yes, exactly. You're adding adjectives and reactions. This is where your input is so important. You learn how to complain about coffee by listening to other people complain about coffee.
You hear a character in a movie say, "Oh, this coffee is scalding hot." And your brain stores that.
And the next time you make coffee, you might think that. Careful, it's scalding hot. You've just used English, naturally, to think a thought.
So the more we listen, the more options our brain has to build these thoughts.
You're giving your brain the building blocks.
This is actually fun. It's like a game.
It is a game, and you can make it a game. What about talking to yourself?
You mean out loud?
Out loud. When you're alone, of course.
Okay, good. So not on the bus.
Please, not on the bus. But when you're at home, cooking. Instead of just thinking, I am cooking, say it. Okay, now I am chopping the onions.
What's the benefit of saying it out loud?
You are closing the loop. You're connecting your brain, the thought, to your mouth, the speaking. You get to hear the English words.
Oh, so it's speaking practice and thinking practice at the same time.
It's the ultimate B1, B2 practice. You can ask yourself questions. What do I want to do this weekend? Well, I think I want to see a movie.
You're having a full conversation with yourself. And there's no pressure.
No pressure. You can't make a mistake. Your pets are great for this too.
Your pets?
Absolutely. You can narrate to your dog. Hello, Max. Are you hungry? I bet you are. Let's go for a walk.
He'll just be happy for the attention. Okay, so we have a full toolkit.
And we are patient.
We are so patient, and we accept that our brains will be sore.
We do. And, it's important to enjoy it. Find content that you genuinely love.
If you love cooking, watch cooking shows in English.
If you love video games, watch gamers on Twitch. When you're having fun, you're not studying, you're just living.
And then, one day,
You'll be in the shower, and you'll be thinking about your day, and you'll suddenly realize.
what?
You'll realize that for the last 5 minutes, you've been thinking entirely in English. You were worrying about your boss and planning your dinner, and you did it all in English, without translating.
That's the moment.
That is the moment, and it's the best feeling. It's the moment you know you're not just a learner anymore. You're a speaker.
Wow, that's the goal. That's why we're doing all this.
That's the goal. And it is 100% possible. Everyone listening to this, if you're B1 or B2, you are so close.
And if this conversation was helpful for you and you want more practice to speak English fluently, please take a second to support the best English podcast.
It's so simple. Just hit that like button. It tells YouTube we're helping.
And click subscribe and the notification bell. We post new B1, B2 English practice lessons like this every single week, and we don't want you to miss the next one.
And one last thing, leave a comment below with the word thinking if you made it this far, or just share your thoughts. It really helps our channel grow.
James, this has been so incredibly helpful. I feel motivated. I'm going to go home and label my entire kitchen.
Go for it and talk to your cat.
I will. And thank you, everyone, for listening to us today on the Best English Podcast.
We hope this helps. Remember to be patient. You're doing great.
You really are. Keep practicing and you will get there. We'll talk to you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
Bye.